In this video, let's talk about what a growth mindset is and how it can help athletes like you become better on the field and feel better about your life in general. And so, what having a growth mindset means is that when you fail at something or you don't perform as well as you want to, you don't take that as I'm not good enough. I don't have the skills. I can't do this. Rather, having a growth mindset means that when you face obstacles or you fail, you believe that you can find a new way to improve, to grow, to upskill, to learn new things. And if you keep learning, you can always keep improving for your entire life. And so having a growth mindset as an athlete or as a person in the real world is super valuable because it leads you to this place where you don't believe roadblocks are permanent. You believe they're just little obstacles on the way to you gaining more skills, learning new things, and then being better than you ever thought you could have been. Like I had 2 elbow surgeries, and I think my path in baseball later, because of those 2 elbow surgeries, was probably a lot better, even though that had some major time implications. Like I lost years because of those surgeries. But for me as a player, becoming wiser and finding ways to improve my mechanics and throw harder and develop new pitches, I learned a lot of things from that downtime that ended up benefiting me in the long run. Yes, my career could have turned out very differently if I hadn't been injured as much as I was. But for me now as a 37-year-old who's retired from baseball, I found those injuries to be very, very important to making me a more resilient person, not just in my baseball life as my athlete life, but also just in my professional life, here on YouTube, writing books, doing new things that I didn't know how to do before. I don't view these things as roadblocks, but rather, okay, this is something I want to do. It's hard. I don't know how to do it. So how can I find the skills and learn the tools to do this thing? I've learned to edit videos. I've learned to do graphic design. I've learned lots of different things because I've had these problems and never said, oh, I'm not the kind of person who could edit videos professionally. I'm not the kind of person who I couldn't design that on the web. I don't have any artistic talent. I said, well, yeah, I don't have that much artistic talent naturally. Like I can't draw, but maybe I could use Adobe Illustrator and maybe I could be artistic using one of these web tools. Maybe hand-drawn stuff isn't for me, but maybe I could use these web tools to do that. I want you to really think hard, if you're an athlete out there, about what having a growth mindset means to you and whether you really take it too hard when you fail. If you take it too hard and you think, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, I'll never be able to do X, Y, or Z, that's the wrong mindset to have. The mindset that you want to have is that I can't do X, Y, and Z today, but if I work hard and I upskill and I ask other people and I ask for help and I look for new ways to develop those skills and to solve that problem for myself, I can do those things and maybe way more than I ever thought possible. That's what having a growth mindset means. And that's what's going to help you continue to excel at whatever things you take on throughout your life. So remember, sports is a great metaphor for life. It's a great teacher because there's so many obstacles and so much growth that you have to do as an athlete as you climb up the ranks. Every year you play bigger, faster, stronger competitors, and you have to upskill and you have to develop new ways of competing on that higher level. And those are the same things that are going to help you be better in business, be better with your relationships, better, father or mother one day or brother or sister, whatever. So make sure you tackle your problems, not from a place of I can't or I could never, but a place from I don't have the skills yet, but I can develop them and I can work hard and then I can eventually achieve those things if I put my mind to it. So thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, definitely subscribe to the channel, share this with a friend, check out my mental skills book below called This Slump Shall Pass, and I'll see you here in the next one.